Doggone it. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. This is not going to be the most convenient thing in the world, but for now it's going to have to work. Okay, and do I have audio? Well, it's not telling me it's muted, so I guess I'm all right. Uh, I had a mount on the car to. Um, oops, that ain't gonna work. I gotta go this way. All right, that's good. This is not an ideal situation for what I want to do, but it's gonna have to do for now until I can straighten this out. Uh, I am using the YouTube mobile app to live stream. I'm not using StreamYard, and because of that, I can't stream in landscape. Um, the StreamYard app was giving me fits, and which is why I'm running a little late. So I decided I would go ahead and use the YouTube app to live stream this portion of the webcast. Now, I stopped at Sam's Wholesale because I'm a member, got gas. It's a dime a gallon cheaper than um, regular stations. I think it's like 279 or something. I can't remember right now, but I have to go through kind of a zigzag here to get out of the parking lot. This is South Orlando. It's near the airport. So, let's see. I'm going to have to be careful how I steer because the cord on the headset is short, so it's up against the steering wheel, and I don't like that, but it's because of the situation with the phone. There's nothing I can do about it. I was going to put the phone in an entirely different location. So it's temporarily I'm going to have to put up with city traffic. Excuse me. And I do have to make, well, no, I was going to make a stop, but I don't have to. The only thing I might do is if I see one, I may go into a fast food restaurant real quick and pick up something to eat. Because I normally don't eat breakfast before I do my flights, but since I'm going on land, it's going to be a long drive, and I probably should have something a little bit to eat. So at least we're doing. Uh, Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet when it comes to the trial. There's no way I can see right now to turn off the camera, um, which is going to make it a little problematic. So I may have to stick to Twitter for doing the tweets. I cannot have this camera, or I cannot have the camera going in the courtroom. Why did the chat shut off? All right, this thing is. I'm going to have to keep checking this. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a Timmy live stream, except for he always parks. So I did a Timmy Sam's Club live stream to start. But whatever's on the right hand side of the road when I'm driving down is going to be my choice for vittles. Um, Normally I would go into like a racetrack or something and grab a soda and one of their god awful hamburgers or what have you. But um, I'm trying to remember if there is a McDonald's down here. Um, but we'll see. But this is the southern portion of the South Orange Blossom Trail. Now, one thing I've noticed is after a while, the chat shuts off on my phone. I can't see it. Um, I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's in YouTube. So, for the most part, when I'm driving down, unless I reach up and hit the chat button, I'm not going to see your chat. Um, so I'll check up from time to time. I don't know how to hold it so that it stays put. But for right now, I guess I'm just going to have to put up with this. And this is why I like using Twitter, is because it's stable. This is the first time I've used the YouTube mobile app since I was able to live stream mobile. And I like StreamYard better, but doing it through the phone this way is going to be something of a problem. Uh, Now, when I used StreamYard to live stream for the federal courthouse, I had no problem. I had the phone in landscape mode, turned this sucker on, and went to town. But now, for some reason, I'm having to um, put the phone in portrait mode. So that means my video is going to have this long, skinny thing in it, and I'm not going to be able to see the chat. Because the way I get into chat, I have to keep hitting the phone, and doing it at 80 miles an hour going down the Florida Turnpike is not going to be a deal. So we are now pulling into Mickey D's. And let me see if I can figure out. Oh, here we go. How about that? Ooh. Put it on live chat. Wow. All of a sudden the chat came on. And I can't see a thing because I'm not wearing my glasses. I have my sunglasses on, and reading text messages um, while driving is not the best thing in the world. But I can do read only. Yeah, I will not be texting on this stream. If you ask something and I'm able to see it, I will answer it over the headset. But now I only see the chat when somebody talks, which is a pretty good idea. So we're going to get in here. We'll see what's on the menu. It's 11:29, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get an Egg McMuffin. Why is everybody going to one thing? This is what I was afraid of. And I closed it off. Okay, get back in line. Good morning, Laurie and everybody else. This is pretty decent. Hello, Hoopster. Yeah, you figured it out, dude. Guy tried to jump the line and figured out, oh, that ain't gonna always parking. Okay, I'll let him do that. So, good morning to everybody that's popping in here. Got off to a little bit of a rough start. I had to stop and start the broadcast all over again, but now we are in business. I like my car better than this thing. I had to rent a car because I got a minor mechanical issue with the Fit. Oh, taking Amber along on this road trip would be pure hell. Plus, it'd make Cheryl mad because she wouldn't have company of Amber. Um, But actually, Amber does pretty good riding in cars. She goes in a car every once in a while, and she's not bad in it. Um, but she'd be a lot to handle, and uh, I'm only staying in the hotel overnight, so having her with me wouldn't work because while I'm in the hearing and everything, I'd have to leave her in the car, and that's not a wise thing to do. But you never know. I may take Amber on another road trip one of these days. I'm going to be doing a lot of these things. Um, I'm going to have to um, work with the gear and see, um, set up a GoPro and have it stream over the GoPro. Yeah, I'm going to have. Do you have egg McMuffins? No, sorry. We just doing lunch right now. Okay, give me a fillet of fish and. The meal, just a sandwich? Pardon? No, just the burger and let's see. Oh, this menu just went haywire on me here. Large chocolate shake. A chocolate shake? Yeah. What size? Large chocolate shake. Okay. Do you like anything else? Nope, that'll do. No problem. On the second window, please. Second window. Okay. Okay. This is one of the McDonald's where they don't have 24-hour breakfast, so I gotta go with that. Dum dum dum. Ooh, boy, long line. It's gonna take me a half hour just to get out of here. I'm like the eighth car in line. And what I'll be doing is, I will when I get to Fort Lauderdale, I am going to shut down while I go check into the room and everything and put in the room the equipment that I'm not going to be carrying with me. And then I'll be coming out and we're going to take a little road trip around Fort Lauderdale itself, go over to the courtroom and stuff like that. So we'll be doing that. And let me take a look. Yes, well, this is not doing what I wanted. Chocolate Cherry by Fiera. Okay, that sounds interesting. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. It helps a little bit. Well, I drink their chocolate shakes every once in a while. I had thought about getting a large Coke, but the cup holders they have in this car won't hold a large Coke, but they will hold a large milkshake because the milkshakes are smaller. Jeez. But after I get down there and get checked in, we'll do kind of driving around, go over to the beach. There's some definitely going to go over to the courthouse because I'm going to make a live shot from the courthouse, and I'm going to go. Uh, I want to scope out where it would best be to set up uh, so that I can catch anybody coming in and out of the courthouse itself, which gives me a chance to um, see if I get a picture of Field McConnell. So, do I feel like I'm in a regular restaurant where it takes forever to. I gotta watch this headset. I don't like this at all. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in, and I'm going to be on the air for 4 hours unless something screws up because I don't have the battery charger plugged in yet. So the phone is at 100%, and I should get most of the trip in there. But yeah, I'm trying. I got to figure this camera out. I wanted to be able to. It's looking like I'm going to have to uh, use Twitter to do uh, my texting because the camera stays on and there's no way to mute it. And I am going to test and find out why I'm not getting StreamYard on mobile um, because that is my solution to this problem. The StreamYard allows me to turn the camera off, but it's for some reason it's buggy today, so we'll figure it out. And I have two phones, so if it doesn't work on one, it might work on the other. Or I can live stream. Well, shoot. Well, I'm going to have to pay at the second. They said to pay at the second window. So this is gonna complicate things a little bit. Good morning, Fireman John. Welcome to the chat. Uh,
Hello, fillet and chocolate shake,
Pardon?
fillet of fish.
Filet of fish and a chocolate shake.
There
Alrighty. Thank you. And yep, that fits. And thank you, man. Alright. Alright, how the hell you get out of here? Um, could have gone to Kentucky Fried Chicken. But, yeah, I don't think they're open. And besides, I get my hands all greasy. I prefer Kentucky Fried, but it's, you get your hands get all greasy, and then you get, the batter on the chicken gets all over the car, so you wind up with a dirty car. Okay, now we wait to get out. Getting out on the trail can be, lucked out. Of course, being on the weekend, it's not bad. But usually when I drive down here, this is an extremely busy road. But today it's not bad. You know, alrighty then. Let's see, we get the straw out for my milkshake. The thing I hate about a long time ago when I used to get these milkshakes, they put a cherry on it. They don't do that anymore. I guess cherries were too expensive. So, Uh, yeah. That'd be funny to see Timmy there live streaming in the parking lot. It'd be one of those moments, but nah, we're not going to see Timmy. Okay, what we got to do is we're going to get on 417 for about a mile because I got to connect over to the turnpike again. Because instead of going back north to get on the turnpike, I go south. We're going to catch the light. Um, 2. If I run a red light, you're all going to say, oh, we ran a red light. So, can't run red lights. Now, this is going to be a bit of a guess here on this, but because if I remember correctly, the turnpike is one exit to the east. And as you can see, it's cloudy today. It usually rains like hell here in the afternoon. So turn that off. I'm driving a 2021 Chevy Spark, and this thing is noisy. My Fit is not quite as noisy. It's noisy, but it's not as bad as this. I get this thing up to the turnpike speeds. It just roars like a lion, so you're going to probably hear a lot of background noise. Now, when I do my pre-recorded mobile thons, my Fit is noisy, and you can hear it in the background, but this I think is going to be even worse, but we'll see. Because when I drove down with it today, it's just, I couldn't believe how noisy it was. And it's not entirely the car's fault. It's the pavement that they use on the roads now. It's a rough pavement, and it just amplifies the road noise. Now they've been doing some new paving, and the paving they've been doing cuts down on the road noise considerably. But, we'll see how this thing works out. Get ready for brunch here. Because I'll eat this thing while I'm going down the road. Yeah, well, this is the slowest part of the trip, is getting on the turnpike. And I will be taking the turnpike down to Fort Pierce. I get off at Fort Pierce, go over to I-95 and go down that way. I'll be able to catch some of your messages, but not all of them. This phone shakes when it's a little bit, and it makes it hard to read. And I have to concentrate on my driving rather than reading text, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I don't like that this is doing portrait mode. I don't know what it's going to look like on the recorded video, but it's not allowing me to rotate the phone for whatever reason. It would have been better where I had the phone before, but, it's the way things go, I guess. And it's going to cost me 59 cents to go to the next exit. Doesn't. I'm hoping the transponder works. I took the transponder out of my other car, and Because if you rent a car and you take the toll roads, it's a little expensive because they do a surcharge because you're doing it by pay by plate, and then on top of that, you got to pay the rental car people a commission. So, hoping this works out. This thing goes from 0 to 60 in 1 hour. Very slow car. You have to floor it in order to get any decent acceleration out of it, and I'm not going to do that. South Turnpike, Miami, next right. Okay. Alright, let's see. We set. Alright, how do you set this thing? Trying to set the cruise control. Oh. Hey, let you know when you cruise. We are 249 miles from Miami right now. And that's roughly 200 miles from Fort Lauderdale. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. You're hearing me munching. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how sensitive the mic is. That's one lane at a time here, Mr. Transit. Well, I decided he wanted to go slow in the passing lane. I love people like this. And off we go. Ah, pardon. Well, some days you just can't win. Now we got a whole bunch of people dogging it. Well, I go through this every day. Okay. Well, I'm not the problem here. Well, go for it. Well, all of a sudden everybody opened up, so that's not bad. Yeah, it's kind of nice driving it. You don't have the glaring sun on you so much. It gets obscured by the clouds, so it helps a little bit. Uh, Weather's not too bad today. We are gradually starting to cool down. We start to shave off just a little bit of the humidity. Um, Now, what I did notice is that when I checked, uh, I had the predicted reaction by the task force to my live stream concerning the letter. They absolutely refuse to consider the fact that they might be wrong. Uh, they're not out for the truth, of course, so this is where you get into um, the fact that you are not going to get the truth out of these people. They're going to keep making these idiotic accusations and um, against basically all of us. Anyone that comes in this chat is subject to being called out by the task force. Um, that's just the way they operate. You know, everybody that visits this website is part of this group that's out to go after children, according to them. So it's just, the childishness that you have to put up with these people. And again, on Monday, I've got to follow up with my phone call up to Austin, Texas, to talk to the Texas Department of Public Safety about this alleged letter that Timmy sent them and Randy sent them. And it's more than likely he didn't do it because all he put up was something that you could do on Microsoft Word. There's no email address to whoever he sent the quote letter to. And the other one that he sent to Tennessee went to their tip line. And so some clerk's going to look at it, see what he's claiming in there, and just file it as a bad tip. So, but people out there believe in him, so this is what you have to put up with, are people with a low bar of acceptability. As long as you are on a certain political leaning and believe in the sovereign citizen movement, everything you say is taken as fact. Yeah, that's where it needs to be filed. File it into the Twilight Zone.